all things fashion. My set looking now very beautiful, and my shoes and foot will get also beautiful as we go along and find out why, because I have a beautiful lady with me, Mokami Kinoti Kimotho of Juge. Tell us more about Juge. Hello.
Hello. Thanks so much for having me.
You're welcome. It's great to have you.
Thank you. It's all about channeling your inner fears.
Okay.
It's all about owning that confident, powerful, courageous woman that you are, and stepping out and doing something that would allow you to express your signature style.
All right. So we know you're Kenyan.
Yes.
You were here for a very long time. You're now not based in Kenya, and we're actually covering for KTN.
I was. I used to work at KTN back in the day.
Yeah. So take us through the transition before we get to what you're doing now.
Absolutely. It's been an incredible journey of doing a combination of things, working in the media world, doing some global correspondence, and essentially dipping and dabbing in the things that I'm passionate about. But a few years ago, I made the decision that it was important to give my heart and soul to the things that I was passionate about. And one of those things was starting a web television network where I talked to women in particular about, you know, ordinary people that were doing extraordinary things, and humanizing the experience of celebrities like yourself, and just really connecting with individuals all over the world about issues that they cared about. One of the things that came up a lot was this idea of life and style. I mean, women had all sorts of questions about style, obviously, and fashion. And I've had a passion for fashion since I was a little girl. So interestingly, one of the things that I would do would be, you know, you buy a fabulous pair of shoes. You love that pair of shoes, and then you see a woman walking down the street wearing the same pair of shoes.
I know. And
that's like the worst thing that can happen.
Yeah, look like school uniform.
I know, I know. And so what I would do, what I got into doing was doing something to change it up a little bit. And it would be a shoe or the handbag or the jacket I was wearing or the dress. I'd go out to work, hanging out with my girls, or on a date with my husband. And every single time, I kid you not, there was a reaction.
Okay.
Oh my God, I love that. How did you do that? Where did you get that? So that was the inspiration to create this line, the Juge fashion line. Juge actually means to quickly transform something, like a quick makeover.
In what language?
In the fashion world.
Okay.
Right?
To quickly transform.
Yes.
To give it that extra
to give it just a quick transformation.
Right.
And so every single item in our flagship collection of accessories does exactly that. You wear what we call jewelry for shoes.
Yeah.
Clip it on your shoe, but then at the same time, take it off when you want a very classic look. Clip it on your handbag.
Yes.
Put it on your belt. Wear it in your hair, on your neck. You know, the options are limitless.
Endless. Okay, so take us through what we have here. And what is this? You have shoes, you have handbags. What are the different material you usually have?
That's a great question. So our flagship collection is a collection of jewelry, these accessories that you put on the shoes or in other parts of your body. And what we've done here is that we've displayed them a little bit so that everyone can see. Right there on that high yellow shoe, we have what we call the ZZ asymmetrical flower clip. And maybe I could just grab it and show you. So look at the before and after.
Okay.
You have your simple, beautiful heel, right? And then, of course, very simple. But then you want to zhuzh it up a little bit. Take it up a notch. Take it up a notch. Give it a little bit of edge. If you're looking for like a high fashion look, something that you would find on a Jimmy Choo shoe or a Ferragamo shoe, you just clip that beautiful asymmetrical flower on.
There you go.
And voila. That just
Makes
completely
the whole
changed.
difference.
And you know what? The fantastic thing about it is that at the end of the day, you can take it off.
Yes.
You know, you're not stuck with a specific look. You're not bound at all. Take that off, and you know what? The next day, put it on as wear it as a corsage. How fabulous is that?
Sophia transformed as well.
Very quickly, very immediately. It's just phenomenal how versatile these accessories are.
Okay, so you have that with the shoes, and also the bags. I see you have a clutch here.
Yes.
How does this work?
So here we have what we call the Ari feather cuff. This is a gorgeous piece that you can put around your ankle, just like I have with this particular cuff. But then I decided that I was tired of it is a gorgeous clutch, right? It's a beautiful leather clutch, but I wanted a little bit of edge to it. So I literally wrapped it around the handbag, and it suddenly looks gorgeous. You see that feather detail, that beautiful red velvet. This is a great way to do something special for Valentine's, which is coming up.
The next big thing.
Absolutely. And then I've gotten a lot of questions from women about whether or not Juge is for the woman that doesn't wear heels. Now, I love high heels. I don't know about you.
I do too. But I also love the comfort of when you know you've been in heels all day
and you just want to wear something beautiful, but you want it to be comfortable. Absolutely. So here we have some examples of how you can transform your basic flat into a fierce, fabulous shoe.
Yeah.
So if you look at the before, this shoe is just a basic gold flat, which I'm sure most of us would have.
Oh, yeah.
It could be gold, it could be black, it could be white.
Simple, yeah.
Add on your feather gem scoop, just literally clip it on, and voila, you've got some fabulous bling. No one is going to have a shoe like this.
Yes. So what you have is this accessories and blings, and people would come with their stuff and you advise what it is would go work best with?
Yeah, so you see, this is a thing. I think that we all have the staples in our wardrobe.
Yes,
3 or 4 pairs of shoes, your 1 or 2 handbags that you love, your business suit or whatever the case.
Yeah.
This is about leveraging the opportunity to look stylish, to feel confident, but not breaking the bank. So you don't have to go out and buy 10 pairs of shoes. I know we all love that. I mean, it's great. Retail therapy is amazing.
Yeah.
But in this day and age with the economy as rough as it is, you may not necessarily be able to afford 4 or 5 pairs of shoes. So stick to your 3 or 4 that you have in your wardrobe, and the accessories help you transform those simple, basic, classic looks into really signature looks as you feel. Like I said, you're not limited to just putting those accessories on your shoes. You could put them in other parts of your wardrobe, wear them on your body.
Yeah, on the hair.
In your hair, on your neck, on your ankle. I mean, your imagination really is the limit.
Is the limit. So this would go with what kind of a woman? What kind of women do you find would want to have this as part of their wardrobe, as part of their look? Because I'm thinking about the different, the working woman, we have the student in campus, we have the girl in high school, then we have my mother.
Yes.
So who would be falling for this mostly?
So the George lifestyle truly appeals to a woman that is confident, that is independent, that is about making her indelible mark on the world. A woman that has a personal kind of unique sense of style and will make investments in her fashion, but she's not looking to like be unreasonable about how much money she will spend.
Okay.
It's for you.
Yeah.
And it's for me, it's for all of us. And I think, you know, as an example, that ZZ asymmetrical flower that we were talking about, this specific design was actually inspired by my daughter. Her name is Zara. Her pet name is ZZ. She's a girly girl. She loves flowers. She loves all things girly. And so this incredible piece is really just elegant and beautiful. But you know what? Zara wears a lot of ZZ in her hair.
Yeah.
It's just easy to clip on, you know, wrap on her hair, so it would work for your little girl. But at the same time, you can literally make this your stunning standout piece on a clutch or on a shirt or in your hair, on your
jacket,
shoe. Absolutely.
Okay, and we're going to transform my shoe in a short while.
Yes.
So while I have a plain black boring shoe on, how do we make it hot and to stand out?
Well, first of all, that is not a plain black boring shoe. You are working that shoe, so let me just say that.
Yeah.
But you know what? You have your basic black shoe, and I'm sure most women have a basic black in their wardrobe.
Yes.
You want to take it up a notch. What I did with mine was to put on the goma feather cuff, and I literally just wrapped this around my ankle.
So maybe remove that. And
so let's take it off and you can see, and then we will zhuzh you up as well. So here we are with my basic black heel. That's the before.
Not basic.
That's the before.
Yes. And
then you wrap this up over your ankle. Simple. And how fierce is that?
There you have it.
And then for you, you're wearing this gorgeous pink color, which is phenomenal. I love it. And you want to perhaps do a little bit of a coordination.
Yeah.
What we have here is the Ari feather ankle cuff. And all I need to do is just wrap it around your ankle, and it's just turning like a little bit this way. And it's just an easy clip on. We have a hook and a chain.
And a chain.
That would clip on like this. And just get to it.
And I'm gonna look different. There we go.
Fierce.
Yay.
Oh my goodness. It's like a corset almost for your ankle. For your ankle. It just gives you such edge and such style. Do you like that? Isn't that gorgeous?
I love it.
Yeah. And you know what's cool about these? You don't have to wear them. I mean, you could wear that one piece on that one ankle and no other accessory.
Yes, it stands out. It makes the difference. So it's about just brightening up, bringing in life to a look and making that difference. That's not costing, as you said, too much.
Exactly. The other thing is that as women, with all the challenges and all the pursuits that we're taking on a daily basis, everything that we put on, including our garments, our apparel, and our makeup and all of that, helps with building our confidence and inspiring us and empowering us. This entire collection was created with that in mind. It's all about inspiring you to be your best self, empowering you to take on the day, and transforming that aspect of your life that will allow you to bring your best self.
Okay, and I love how passionately you talk about it. You clearly are into this. You love
very much. Well, first of all, I have to say I have a weakness for shoes and handbags and all things. things fashion.
Yeah.
But I also have a really, my heart is after women and girls and helping them and being there for them.
Yes.
And what better way to do that than with such beautiful things?
Yeah, beautiful things. And today's a big day.
Yes.
What are you doing?
So we have, we're really excited because we are formally introducing Zhuzh to Kenya and the region. We're having a launch event at the West House Hotel. It's an invitation-only event where key influencers in the community will be coming to learn a little bit more about the brand and to experience a little bit about what Zhuzh is all about.
Yeah.
I'm really excited because we are partnering with some amazing sponsors like True Black Entertainment, Siwa Communications, Spielworks Media Group, and others. But ultimately, it will be a coming together of like minds, people that love fashion, are into the whole concept of inspiration and living fiercely.
All right, so you're not necessarily coming back home, you're just extending the market and the business to include Kenya, is that true?
Yes, I think what's great about it is that Kenya, Nairobi, we're ready for the disruptive fashion opportunities that exist out there in the world. And so, you know, I feel like the community is primed for this collection. The other thing that's really special about the line is that we are truly dedicated to helping women and girls. So we have made a commitment to supporting a non-profit organization called Live International that's doing work in Kenya, actually, in places like Samburu and others, to help fight against the eradication of female genital mutilation, childhood marriage, institutionalized rape, things like that. So it's fashion with a conscience. It's a lifestyle with a conscience. It's not just about beautiful things.
Okay, so how is it you're partnering with them? How is it you're helping
So
out?
what we're doing is a percentage of the proceeds from several designs, such as the Roka metal mesh bib, for instance, or it is so gorgeous, or that Ngoma feather cuff. A percentage of those proceeds go directly to that organization to help them in their fight.
All right, so how does one, if they're watching this and thinking fabulous, I want that, to get a few pieces to be able to transform my wardrobe, my look, how do they go about getting your stuff?
Several ways. First of all, they can visit our website, zhuzh.com, JOODJ.com, and the entire collection of jewelry is available right now on that platform. We're also, one of the reasons, the primary reasons we came to Nairobi this week was to have some conversations with the major retailers. I think it's important that everyone has immediate access to the product, that they could go to their favorite retail outlet and buy the product. So hopefully very, very soon we'll be announcing where Zhuzh will be available, right in the city.
Okay, what about the men? I know you've mentioned the passion and the heart is with the women, the girls.
Well, you know what?
But the men can be very boring in their
Absolutely.
looks.
There is a lot coming down the pike. Zhuzh is a lifestyle brand, and we will evolve with the needs and the desires of the entire market. There is one design, and it's right over there. It's called the Yulu. The Yulu mixed media bow. It's on that black heel right there, and it's really gorgeous. Maybe I should just reach out and grab it.
You can reach out. I hope you're on long shot.
Yes, let's try and do this. So I'm just going to grab it. Here we go. So look at how gorgeous that transforms the shoe. It's very simple, but it's actually a bow, and it comes in a variation of colors. But imagine you're out on the town and your special guy, the guy in your life, wants to zhuzh up as well. Each of these accessories come with these luxe velvet bands that allow you to clip them on and wear them anywhere in your hair and your neck. So I would literally wear this as a bow tie. Clip it on him as a bow tie.
And he's zhuzhed up.
And he's zhuzhed up. You have it on your shoe, he has it on his neck. Works out perfectly.
Works out perfectly.
Yes.
In looking at the fashion industry in the country and how far we've come, we've seen the likes of recently the lady making world headlines, Lupita.
Yes, who we love. She's a muse. She's a fashion muse of ours at Zhuzh. We love her.
And one of the conversations that has come up off of that is, of course, then when you're such a huge star, a lot of fashion designers' houses, everybody wants you wearing their stuff, their makeup, their clothes, their shoes, because you get to talk about that. And everybody's like, oh, I know that. That's pretty. And it's marketing. But in terms of Kenya's fashion and where we are and how we're putting that out there and marketing ourselves, do you feel enough has been done, or is there a shortfall or a disconnect in getting us to the global stage as well?
You know what? I think that there's incredible talent and there's passion behind it. I've been blown away by what's coming out of Kenya in terms of just output, you know, incredible, fierce design and high quality product and disruptive ideas. So from that perspective, we're right on the map. I think there's the opportunity to do more in terms of putting a face and a voice to the work and the artistry on the global stage. So to your example, with someone like a Lupita, you know, she's the perfect spokesperson.
I know,
right?
To have wearing.
But I think what is important is that we make an effort to reach out, you know, make these products and products available, that they need to know that these products are available and that they're as fantastic as they are. I also think that we probably need to do, we have an opportunity to make give ourselves a presence on the international stage. You know, designers should consider investing in participating in New York Fashion Week or Paris Fashion Week or some of the major retail markets, trade shows and things that happen on the global stage, where you have all the buyers and retailers present looking for the next best thing in fashion. I think it's sad when someone like, you know, one of the couture designers out of Europe or the US will replicate an African concept and make it their own, and that becomes the next big thing in fashion. When, you know, the kitenge or the Maasai blanket or those things are homegrown. Those are just like the fundamentals. They're ours. We should be doing those things best. And there are a few designers out there that I'm totally impressed with that are working it. But we have much more talent that is currently visually present in that space.
Okay. One of the things this you're hinging on for it to become a hit with the populace, with the market, is the fact that this is something that can work with multiple different things. Because one of the challenges the fashion industry has faced here in the country is the fact that, of course, when you're making stuff locally, you're using a lot of money to put that together. So, of course, it will not be very cheap. Most people will go for the second hand because thinking that's too expensive. So what is it else that you think will make it more appealing for somebody to say, okay, I'll go for Zhuge stuff because why? It is perhaps not too expensive. I'm not going to break the bank. It's something that I can use with something else, you'd say. But also, what else can be done, in your opinion, to just make Kenyans have an appreciation and, you know, have that support for the artists locally, for the designers?
Yes, you know what? So there's a backstory behind every artist and designer's journey, and I think that resonates with the people. But getting that story out, helping people understand where you've come from and that journey that you've been through as you work towards your destination is really, really important. I think that's something certainly that's I feel that has allowed me to make a connection with people. The other thing is just really being mindful about basic things like quality of workmanship, and doing a really good job of communicating in a manner that people can connect with your brand, that they understand what the underlying philosophy is behind your brand and how ultimately it benefits them or how they are empowered and to help others, I think is really important.
Okay. Mukami TV, tell us a little bit more about that.
Well, it's been such an incredible journey. Like I said, starting it off was such a whirlwind, the combination of learning kind of the back end side of the television business. I was very accustomed to sitting on the chair and talking to the camera and to the audience and all of that. But it was interesting to step out of my comfort zone and learn how to edit a show and think about the show in context of producer and director, to set up a set, lighting, and all on my own. Phenomenal. But what's been great is just being able to tell these phenomenal stories that have been life-changing, really, really life-changing, recognizing that we're all kind of experiencing the same journey, dealing with the same issues in life, and has been really great. And just linking that back actually to Zhuge, I think what is a key differentiator for women is I think what the Zhuge collection inspires women to do is to really, really think about what living fiercely means to them. That, you know, owning your beauty, regardless of shape, size, age, You know,
because we all have our differences.
We have our issues. We have
And
our issues.
yeah.
And we have, you know, like you said, there are differences and there are challenges, but we are beautiful. We're uniquely beautiful.
Yeah.
And our unique sense of style is okay. That should not be prescribed by trending and all of that. We should own that.
Yeah.
And then the other thing is just, you know, one of the things that the lifestyle brand really challenges us to think about is how we can be the best of ourselves. If you think about all the dimensions of a woman that you try to represent really well, mother, daughter, wife, entrepreneur, friend, and just being able to own all those elements and bring your best self to all those elements and just be realistic with all those elements. So it's cool because the brand actually encourages that conversation with yourself and with others, and allows us to think about how we can be supportive of one another.
And also helps to define, you know, what it is you want to put out there of yourself, what you want to portray.
Absolutely.
As we bring this to a close, what inspires for each of the pieces you come up with? What is it? Why do you draw your inspiration?
Oh my God, it's been everything from my life journey and my life experiences to oh gosh, you know, like for instance, this specific design, this is the Sanaa mixed media clip. So you think about Sanaa, the concept of Sanaa, drama, and the layers that are involved, just the various layers that you go through in life, and representative of the woman. You think about the woman and you peel those layers. She's strong, and she's fierce, and she's gentle, and she's humble, and she's quiet, and she's hard at times. Just so it's been a combination of life experiences, inspirations by people, other women that I know out there, aspirations. So some of it is aspirational. How do I want to feel? What do I need to be able to press forward?
Well, we wish you the best. Thank you for coming, being part of our show, the launch today. All the best with that. And of course, just getting this to be available to everybody in the local malls and all that. We wish you the best with that.
Thank you so much for all your support. We're really excited about Zhuzh and look forward to zhuzhing up everyone's lifestyle.
Yeah, everybody should be like, I got some Zhuzh on me. Thank you, Mukami Kinoti Kimotho, being part of our show this morning. It's all about Zhuzh. You've seen some of this beautiful Zhuzh products and merchandise, and one on my leg right now on my shoe.
She's working that.
I'm working
Oh my gosh, she looks phenomenal.
And it's amazing how you can just piece that with a lot of different other things, from the clutch to a handbag to the hair to a piece on your jacket. Yeah, that's me right there, looking all presentor with my zhuzhed up self. You're watching Morning Express. We are glad you're staying with us this Thursday. Tomorrow is Friday. Yay! All those who love the weekends. Let's take a short break. We're back in a few short moments.